Most men wake up with a chest that is physically collapsing. Hours of sleep have left your shoulders rounded and your pectorals shortened. You look in the mirror and see a flat, hollow upper body regardless of your gym effort. If you do not fix your posture and activation upon waking, you are training a broken machine. Choosing to subscribe to this channel ensures you master the discipline required for elite physical standards. Today, I will show you the protocol that forces your chest to expand before you even leave your house. Let us begin. 1. Structural realignment and thoracic expansion. Your first obstacle is not a lack of muscle, but a lack of space. Sleeping positions naturally encourage the shoulders to roll forward and the sternum to drop. When your chest is compressed, the muscle fibers are physically unable to reach full recruitment. Stand against a flat wall with your heels, glutes, and shoulder blades making contact. Press the back of your head against the surface and lift your sternum toward the ceiling. This is not a suggestion. It is a requirement for anyone seeking an authoritative physique. Hold this position and take 12 deep, diaphragmatic breaths. Force your rib cage to expand against the resistance of your own lungs. A collapsed frame hides your hard-earned muscle and signals weakness to the world. By realigning your spine now, you dictate how your chest carries weight for the next 16 hours. 2. Scapular control and serratus engagement. The chest cannot grow if the foundation it sits upon is unstable. Most lifters fail to see chest growth because their shoulders are doing all the work. To fix this, you must master the serratus anterior and scapular movement. Assume a high plank position with your arms locked and your core rigid. Lower your chest toward the floor without bending your elbows, allowing your shoulder blades to touch. Push the floor away as hard as possible, spreading your shoulder blades across your back. Perform 3 sets of 15 repetitions with absolute control. This movement wakes up the stabilizer muscles that allow the pectorals to fire effectively. If these muscles remain dormant, your heavy bench press will always be limited by shoulder instability. You are not just moving, you are recalibrating your nervous system for the day ahead. 3. The metabolic growth signal. To induce hypertrophy, you must send a clear signal to the brain that the chest is a priority. Standard push-ups are often performed with poor form and zero intention. You will perform a specific variation designed for maximum mechanical tension. Place your hands slightly wider than shoulder width with your fingers pointed slightly outward. Lower your body over a slow 4-second count until your chest is an inch from the floor. Pause in the bottom position to eliminate all momentum and force the fibers to hold the load. Explode upward and squeeze your chest together at the top of the movement. Complete 2 sets to technical failure, focusing entirely on the internal sensation of the muscle. This is not about the number of repetitions, it is about the quality of the contraction. You are telling your body that it must adapt and grow to survive this daily requirement. 4. Isometric compression for density. Movement creates size, but isometric tension creates the dense, hard look of an elite physique. Isometrics allow you to recruit high-threshold motor units that are often missed during dynamic reps. Stand tall and interlock your fingers in front of your chest with your elbows flared out. Press your palms together with 100% of your maximum strength. Hold this maximum contraction for 30 seconds while maintaining a tall, upright posture. Repeat this at 3 different heights, at the level of your navel, your sternum, and your chin. You will feel a deep, burning sensation that indicates full fiber recruitment. This ritual builds the mind-muscle connection necessary for heavy lifting sessions later in the day. Neglecting isometrics is leaving 50% of your chest development on the table. The man who can control his muscles at will is the man who will eventually dominate them. 5. Corrective stretching and fascial release. A tight muscle is a restricted muscle that cannot reach its full potential. Years of sitting and poor posture have likely shortened your pectoralis minor. This tightness acts like a leash, pulling your shoulders forward and flattening your chest. Find a doorway or a vertical pillar and place your forearm against it at a 90-degree angle. Step forward slowly until you feel a deep stretch across the front of your shoulder and chest. Hold this for 45 seconds per side while breathing into the tension. Do not bounce or force the stretch. Allow the muscle to release through steady pressure. This creates the physical room for your chest to sit high and wide on your rib cage. Opening the chest is not just about aesthetics, it is about breathing and presence. A restricted chest is a sign of a man who has surrendered to his environment. 6. The law of incremental progression. The greatest mistake you can make is treating this routine as a static habit. The body is an adaptive machine that will stop responding if the stimulus never changes. Every 7 days, you must find a way to make this 10-minute protocol more difficult. Add 5 seconds to your isometric holds or slow down the tempo of your push-ups even further. Decrease the rest time between your scapular resets and your activation sets. The goal is constant, unrelenting pressure on your physical limitations. If you are doing the same routine in 6 months that you are doing today, you have failed. Discipline is the act of consistently demanding more from yourself than the day before. Track your progress, respect the process, and ignore the desire for instant gratification. Growth is a slow burn that rewards the patient and the persistent. 7. Identity and the morning standard. Your physical appearance is a direct reflection of your daily standards. Most people start their day in a state of reaction, rushing to meet the demands of others. By performing this routine, you take command of your body and your mindset immediately. You are establishing yourself as a person who prioritizes strength and structural integrity. This is not just a chest workout, it is a ritual of self-governance. When you stand taller, your confidence increases and your hormonal profile improves. The physical changes you see in the mirror are the byproduct of the mental changes you make today. Commit to the protocol, ignore the excuses, and build the frame you deserve. The difference between the elite and the average is what they do when no one is watching. Own your morning, and you will eventually own your life. Now you know the exact steps required to transform your chest from the moment you wake up. Understanding the mechanics of growth is vital, but understanding the psychology of discipline is the higher priority. Maintaining this consistency requires a mindset that few men actually possess. You should stay subscribed to this channel to ensure your mental fortitude matches your physical ambition. So you must now master the internal drive that fuels these external results. If you don't master your mind, your body will eventually revert to its weakest state.